Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale. Fill the lungs, fill the chest. Release and drop the shoulders. With the next breath, fill the lungs and fill the stomach. Allow that wave of breath to wash over your body. Exhale, release. With the next breath, we're going to take the wrists, drive them back to meet with the knees, and push up. So we correct our backs. Breathe nice and gently. Slide the arms forward. With our posture aligned, we'll begin by synchronizing our breath, starting shallow. All breath is through the nose. And slowly inhale, just around your nose. Direct that airflow. And exhale, nice and shallow. With the next breath, we're going to direct the airflow to our throat. Feel the lungs expand ever so slightly. Exhale, release. Our next breath is going to go into the chest. We're going to fill the thoracic cavity. Expand the lungs, expand your back. Hold it there. And exhale, release. With the next breath, we're going to direct it into the chest. Once we feel that first wall of pressure, we're going to slowly pierce through it and direct it into our stomach, inflating slowly. Exhale and release. With the next breath, we're going to inhale a little deeper, a little quicker. Direct that airflow in through to the stomach and now into your root. Visualize that airflow going straight through to your root chakra. Exhale, release. And with the final breath, we inhale deep. Fill every fiber of your body with air. Direct that airflow through your pelvis into the earth. Hold. And exhale. Our breathing is now synchronized. For this practice, we are going to use the breath to restore our energetic profile to baseline, as we have all experienced a multitude of waves of emotion. And so we start by raising our frequency using a seated Swiso breath. Everybody remember Swiso? Okay. So, we begin with a sharp inhale and explosive exhale out through the mouth. And again. 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 And again. And keep going. Get quicker. Build that energy. Feel it rising up the chakras. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and slowly exhale. Good. Release. Let all that pent-up energy out of your system. Now that we've completely cleansed the instruments with the breath, we begin by restoring our energy using our wave breath. If you want, you can place your hand on the chest and the stomach to serve as a marker, keeping shoulders down and back. Chest is upright, neck is long, chin is looking out ahead 90 degrees. From here, deep inhale into the chest. And now the stomach. And exhale through the stomach. And then the chest. Resetting that parasympathetic nervous system. Again, inhale. Fill your body with air. It should feel uncomfortable. And depress. Release that pressure gauge, stomach, and then chest. Once again. And exhale, release. Once more, inhale. As deep as you can, fill the walls of the chest and the walls of your stomach. And exhale. Completely until you are empty, completely flatten the chest and the stomach. Arms come down. Shallow breath, inhale. Exhale, release. From here, we're going to create a barrier around our singularity point using box breathing for intervals of 5 seconds. So, we inhale for 5 seconds. Hold the breath. Slowly release the breath. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold. Release. Hold the breath out. Once more, inhale. Hold. Release. Hold the breath out. Soft inhale and relax. Continue to breathe nice and shallow. And I want you to pay attention to how your energy fluctuates. Pay attention to the rise and fall of the chest, to the various heat signatures around the body, to the quality of your thoughts, to the sensations that you may feel around your body. While we are practicing this breath, just be mindful of what's happening within. In a minute, we're going to raise our energetic pressure once more using the breath. I will demonstrate, but for the time being, just continue to observe. As you direct the breath, it should go no lower than the top of the chest. That's how shallow we need to keep our breath. Observe the breath. Observe its nature. Observe its contents. Is it a sharp breath? Is it a soft breath? Is it a shimmering breath? Does it flutter within the nostrils? Or does it go straight back into your throat? Whatever it is, just observe. This breath and all the shallow, calm breathing techniques can be associated with the concept of order, one duality of life. In just a second, we're going to navigate through the foundation of order and enter a state of chaos, which is not to be anything to be alarmed of, but we are going to see how this state of being affects our breathing, which affects our mind field, which then affects our emotional field and can invoke a different state of being, which ultimately allows us to understand the other half of our consciousness. So if you would gently open your eyes and observe this next breathing technique that I'm about to show you, this is what I call the 5-stepped breathing technique. We're going to take 5 short and sharp breaths in through the nose, each building pressure along the energy belt, along the chakras. And on the 5th breath, we're going to hold it and breathe in as much volume as we can, followed by an explosive exhale. This breath, just like Swiso, can be used to cleanse the body of any stale air, of any stale energy. It can also be used to shortcut any thoughts that we may be having which do not serve us, as well as cut through any emotions that we feel which also do not serve. So I'm going to demonstrate the breath. you will feel a great volume of pressure building through your body, rising from the root into the third eye. It may even feel as though your crown is opening up and that you are exploding with energy. This is why it's so important to exhale and expel that air through the mouth so that we do not store that pent-up energy. Okay? So, let's begin. First, reset the breathing pattern. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Once more. Inhale. And completely exhale. Below our baseline. And. Sharp. Good. Good. Hold that fifth one and exhale through the mouth. Good. Again. Again. 5 more. Again. 3, 2. Last one. Inhale. Exhale out. Now, once again, breathing nice and shallow into the chest, only into the chest, observe your energy. You may have found that your energy profile has changed. Perhaps your energy field that was once smooth feels a bit more jagged in nature. If it was warmer, you might feel cooler, or vice versa. You may feel your heart racing and heat building up in the chest. What you are experiencing now is on the same spectrum of the chaotic side of what we call entropy. Stress, anxiety, turmoil. This state of being is what puts us into the sympathetic state of fight or flight. But by using this breath, this breathing technique, we can shortcut all the thoughts and all the emotions that get attached to this state of being. Continue to breathe nice and slow and deep into the sternum and push that breath down into your stomach, and let's reset. Let's bring ourselves back to baseline. And straighten out those jagged lines. We start from changing that square that was once a triangle into a circle. We are now creating space within the breath. It is in this space, in this state of being, as we continue to breathe, that we can start to reset and shift our paradigms. This is how we go from a state of fight or flight to simply just existing, from a point of rigidity to free flow, from a point of stagnation to manifestation. In this current state that you're in, I'd like you to put intention onto something that you want to achieve by the end of this retreat. Whether it's a conversation, whether it's a realization, whether it's a feeling, or perhaps something that you want to put onto your bag once you've edited, if you choose to edit, your poems. It's this state of being that allows you to become the creator. It's this state of being where you take control of life. No matter what walk of life you are from, the one thing we all have control over is our breath. And when we have control over our breath, we have control over our thoughts. When we have control over our thoughts, we have control over our emotions. And when we have control over our emotions, we have the ability to create reality as we want to. That is how powerful the breath is. Continue to breathe in this state. Visualize that circle where you are at the center of expanding. Let it reach the confines of this room and go beyond it. Engulf the area around you. Let it spread to the borders of this country and then go beyond. Cover the vastness of the oceans, piercing through the sky. Engulf the world in your golden bubble of light. This is your ability as a creator. And whatever your belief system around the material, the immaterial, what mental state you need to be in, however emotionally put together you might have to be, understand that all of that is in control when you learn to harness your breath. As you breathe, observe the rise and fall of the chest. Observe the release of tension in the upper back, in the neck, around the shoulders. Observe the vortex of energy that is spinning from your root up through your crown, connecting you to your higher consciousness. When you practice synchronizing your breath, followed by swiso, and then box breathing, you are able to clear your instrument, the body, the mind. And then through the wave breath, we are able to anchor new thoughts, new belief systems, new measures of response. So that we can co-create with the universe. Try and synchronize your breath to the frequency of the Oms, the primordial sound, the sound of the universe. Universe, one song, the song of creation, the song of the infinite, the song of the absolute. Everything begins and ends within this one song, which is what every single chakra along our energy belt harmoniously resonate to. When we synchronize the breath to the frequency of the Oms, we are not only able to navigate order, chaos, right, wrong, light, dark. We harness control, complete control of it. We navigate entropy at our own will and are able to bring order to chaos. As you're breathing,